How you doing? Today is about, what is that? 2:02 on the 19th of September. It is the first day of Rosh Hashanah 2020. Don't know what happened with the trumpets yesterday, whether or not they blew them in Israel. Haven't seen any news on that. They were petitioning to get the permission of the government to blow the trumpet on the Temple Mount. I don't know that happened or not. According to the rabbis, because it fell on a Shabbos, they weren't supposed to blow a trumpet on Shabbos anyway. So we'll see how that all panned out. That's a side issue. I wanted to just let you know how things work around here. Obviously, I'm on my front porch. Now I'm going to go inside. I'm going to show you some things because I live in an apartment. There are other people that live here. This is a temporary home. This isn't some place that I'm going to be staying. And we'll get to that whole temporary and permanent in a minute. That's Oso. Say hi, Oso. Aww. You guys know, I live in an apartment. It's a temporary home. I have 4 stained glass windows. In each stained glass window there is a plant. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And what's important about that is that there are 4 species to be used, 4 different plant type species to be used in a Sukka. And a Sukka is a temporary home. So literally, I live in a temporary home and I have 4 different plants that are part of my temporary home. I just figured out that I've been living in a Sukka. And then the other part about living in a Sukka is that this body is a Sukka. It is a temporary home. I won't have this body forever. But here's what I really wanted you to see, because I wanted to back this up with what's going on here. This is my laptop. And when I go over to that file that I pulled up the other day, Death by Baptism, where I got rid of a bunch of resentments by drowning them in a bucket of water, there's the file, Death by Baptism. You should see it right about there. I'm going to open that file. I'm going to expand that file. All right. So, this is still the junkyard day. This stuff's just written enough time for that. You're written enough time for that. You need to get right with God before He sends His Son. And that's going to happen within the next, I don't know, within the next 7 years for sure. But within the next 7 years for sure. This just blew me away when I found this. So let's shrink that back down. And let's go back to that very same file. And let's click on it. And now we want the properties of that file. And those properties will move over here to where you can see them. And then we'll find out what those properties are. When I made that comment, unbeknownst to me, it was Wednesday, October 9th, 2013. When do I believe the rapture is going to happen? October 9th, 2020. Exactly 7 years to the day from when I said that. I say things that I believe come from the mouth of God without me even knowing it. And this one blew my mind as much as it's blown people's minds that, that was the case. So I'm going to shrink that back down. I'm going to open the file again. I'm going to play that one particular. True, you could choke on that turkey sandwich. I don't know. Within the next 7 years for sure, son. And that's going to happen within the next, I don't know, within the next 7 years for sure. That's what I wanted you to see. This is just how I live. Did I know I was going to say that? Did I know that was going to line up exactly 7 years to the twinkling of the eye between the 7th and 8th day of Sukkot, Tabernacles, October 9th, 2020? No, I had no clue. And so I'm giving this one to the Holy Spirit, and I'm just going to let it sit like that, because I want you to know I'm not sitting here timing these things out like, okay, 7 years from now, I'm going to say this. And I don't have a clue what's going on half the time. Sometimes I know. This one caught me by surprise. So God bless, take care. Please go over to onaginosko.org The link will be below. Those are all the things that my daughter has said through the power of the Holy Spirit. Joel 2:28, just coming to life, God putting his Spirit on her. And I'm not going to edit or put in any kind of leads on this. I'm just going to post this and let it fly the way it is. God bless and take care.